This is the video for Module 1, Rounding of Whole Numbers. So we have the whole number here of 435. And when we look at 435, we're going to follow the rules that we learned in class. First, we have to look at what place value are we rounding to. It's telling me to round to the nearest 100. So once I round to the nearest 100, the first direction tells me to underline the digit in the place value you're rounding to. So my 4 is in the hundreds place, so I'm going to underline it. The second step that it asked me to do is to box the digit to the right of the underline. So my 10 is to the right of my underline. The next step is to look at the number that is in the box, not the underline. I'm looking at the number in the box and asking myself, is it 5 or greater, or is it 4 or less? And since it is 4 or less, it tells me to leave the underlined digit the same. So since this 3 is less than 4, it tells me to leave this 4 the same, so I'm going to write it right underneath. All the numbers to the right of the underline turn to zeros. So all of these digits that are to the right of the underlined number, so the 3 and the 5, they turn to zeros. And then all the numbers to the left of the underline stay the same. I have no digits to the left. And now I'm done, so 435 rounded to the nearest 100 is 400. Here's another example of rounding whole numbers. So I have the number 5,692. We're rounding to the nearest 1,000. So I underlined the place value that I was rounding to. My next direction tells me to box the digit to the right of the underline, which I did. Now I have to ask myself that question about that number that is in that box. Is it 5 or greater or 4 or less? And since it's 5 or greater, it tells me to take my underline and jump it up 1. So 1 more than 5 would be 6. Then I look and all the numbers to the right become zeros. So all of these digits become zeros. And all the digits to the left stay the same. There are no digits to the left. So 5,692 rounded to the nearest 1,000 would be 6,000. Here we go again. We have another number to round. We're only rounding whole numbers still. So we have 647. We want to round it to the nearest 10. This time it's not the largest place value that's outside. So I look right here. And I have a 4 in the tens place that I underlined because that's my first step, is to underline the digit in the place value you're rounding to. The next thing says to box the digit to the right of the underline, which is what I did. Now I have my very important question. Is it 5 or greater or 4 or less? The box number, which is just like if I was looking in a window. Since I'm looking in the window, I can't touch it. I can only look at it in that box. It's 5 or greater, so it tells me that I need to move the guy next door up 1. The next thing tells me that all the digits to the right become zeros. And all the digits to the left this time stay the same. So 647 rounded to the nearest tens is 650. 5,692 rounded to the nearest 100. I'm going to underline the digit 6, which is in the hundreds place. That's my step 1. We all know the next step by now, which is to box the digit to the right. I'm boxing that digit. I cannot touch the number in the box. I'm only touching the number to the left if I need to. So I'm asking myself the question, and since it is 5 or greater, I do need to do something to the number that is underlined. It's going up 1, which is 7. Everything to the right becomes a 0. And all the numbers to the left stay the same. So 5,692 rounded to the nearest hundreds is 5,700. So that's the end of that video. So that is lesson 14, rounding whole numbers.